Rama, too many unfortunate happenings in his life. So Rama went about, 10 slaughters. Rama chooses, he says, I don't want to go back to the kingdom. If you cannot recognize that, it will not reflect in you, you better know that. A very beautiful incident happened in Ramayana. Rama, too many unfortunate happenings in his life. He is a king, for some reason he loses his kingdom, or he gives up his kingdom, or whichever way. Or he's conned out of his kingdom, or he's too gentle to protest and walks away from it into the jungle, lives a hard life. Then his wife gets kidnapped by Ravana. And then, having love for his wife and being despondent about the loss of her and being concerned what could be happening to her, he walks all the way down south and gets across to Sri Lanka, wages a war, defeats Ravana in the battle, slays him. They're coming back to Ayodhya. Rama chooses, he says, I don't want to go back to the kingdom, I want to go to Himalayas and spend some time in the cave of Agastya Muni because I want to repent for the great sin that I have committed. I have killed someone who was pious, a great devotee of Shiva, a phenomenal scholar, a great king, a generous man. The others were shocked. Lakshmana, his brother, said, what are you talking about? Ravana kidnapped your wife. So Rama said, see, those are the other 9 heads. In these other 9 heads of his, he had greed, jealousy, lust, all kinds of things. But there was one head which had great wisdom, knowledge, piety, devotion. I regret taking that head. What this is trying to tell you is, all of you have 10 or more heads, all kinds of things. Do you see? One day your head is in greed, another day in jealousy, another day in hatred, another day in love, another day in beauty, another day in ugliness. But everybody has head, at least one head of love, beauty, generosity, compassion, at least one head. There is… So the biggest mistake you do in your life is that instead of identifying and condemning a quality, you condemn an individual person. This is what Rama is trying to say. It doesn't matter, he did so many horrible things. Those are the other 9 heads, but that one head I saw of tremendous possibility. But unfortunately, I had to take that. I want all of you to follow this fundamental principle in the ashram and wherever else you may be, that if you see something wrong in somebody, we will only condemn that, not him or her.
Celebrate Dussehra with joy and love. Traditionally in Indian culture, Dussehra was always full of dances where the whole community mixed, met and mingled. But because of external influences and invasions, over the past 200 years, we have lost that today. Otherwise, Dussehra was always very vibrant. Even now, it is still in so many places, but it is being lost in the rest of the country. We have to bring it back. The Vijayadashmi or Dussehra festival is full of tremendous cultural significance for all who live in this land, irrespective of their caste, creed, or religion, and should be celebrated with gaiety and love. It is my wish and my blessings that all of you should celebrate Dussehra with total involvement, joy, and love.
Rama is doing penance for having killed a man who kidnaps his wife, and he's done many terrible things. But Rama is still identifying, there was one head which was so beautiful, I shouldn't have removed that. This is a man of great wisdom. This is why he is worshipped. Have you seen any human being without a single drop of sweetness? Have you seen? Then please do this before Pongal or Mattu Pongal comes, depending on which category you are. Please, everybody around you, the people that you work with on a daily basis, people with whom you've been rubbing, no, not rubbing shoulders, just do this. The people that horrible person, this terrible woman, just see that one drop of sweetness can you recognize, because if you cannot recognize that, it will not reflect in you, you better know that. Terrible things that you see in other people will reflect in you. This does not mean you should become blind to everything. No, we see the leaf in the tree, we see the thorns in the rose bush, but we acknowledge the flower and the fruit. That's all we need to do. Rama's birthday is also coming in a couple of months. Let's make this happen. If you bring this wisdom in this new year, if you just bring this wisdom, this bogie, all the baggage will go. When you do this to others, the same will happen to you. There is no need to conclude, I'm this way, I'm that way, or I'm like this only. That's all we need to do.
To receive free tips on food, health, diet, lifestyle, and Sadhguru's upcoming programs, you can join us on WhatsApp, Signal, and Telegram, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook by clicking on the link below.